You are watching the SCAC YouTube channel, and joining us today from Georgetown, Texas is the SCAC Defensive Player of the Week, Junior Libero and Defensive Specialist, Chandler Lentz of the Southwestern Volleyball team. And Chandler, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
First question, Chandler, as you went into this past weekend with cross-divisional games in the SCAC, just kind of tell us your team's mindset going into that weekend. What were you guys able to do and focus on in practice as you got ready for a huge slate of games?
Well, we knew it was going to be a huge weekend coming into it, and what better way to have that huge weekend than at home. So it was a really awesome atmosphere around campus that week. So we were pretty excited to start playing. One thing we always strive to focus on is kind of our intent when we're doing anything. So rather than in practice just going through the motions, we'll actually try and have an intent and a purpose, and always give it a 100%, because our team kind of has this motto of no plays off, and it starts from practice. So we kind of just hit the ground running once Monday came around, and kind of had some really good scouting reports on teams. So we just try to stay mentally tough and mentally focused.
Well, you had a great weekend yourself, 78 digs, 6 digs per set, only 2 receiving errors, 31 digs against nationally ranked Colorado College. So a great weekend for yourself and your defense throughout the weekend. Just tell me, how was the defense as well as yourself able to be so successful? What were you able to do to have such a great weekend?
Well, I'm super excited about this recognition, but I kind of wish there were a couple other girls sitting next to me receiving it as well, because as a whole team, that's one of the things we strive on is our defense. And in order for our defense to be successful, we have to have a really good established block. And I give a lot of credit to our hitters for getting up there and getting hands up on balls, sometimes funneling the ball through our defense. Kind of just have almost everything's up kind of attitude, very tenacious defense. So I just did what I could for my team and always tried to have a positive attitude.
Now, Chandler, tell me a little bit about this team is a younger team. Obviously, yourself and a couple other seniors and juniors are some of the leaders of this team as the upperclassmen. Tell me how the underclassmen have been able to progress, and what have you guys done to help them progress throughout the season?
Yeah, we knew coming into the season we were going to be a younger team, but it was kind of exciting. There's a lot of fresh legs in the gym, a lot of young energy, I guess, because there's never a dull moment with this team, which is awesome. But I have to give a lot of credit to our 4 seniors. They've been such a great influence for this team since day one, mentoring them, helping them out, and kind of stuck in the middle between the younger underclassmen and the upperclassmen. So I just kind of try and stay the mediator between things, positive energy at all times. But I give a lot of credit to our 4 seniors. They're such a positive influence for them, and our younger classmen have stepped up to the plate. They've taken on responsibilities that, sometimes normally a team doesn't have those kind of kids take on those roles, but everyone's doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing right now, and I'm super proud of everyone.
Your team gets a weekend off of SCAC play this weekend, but will return to action next weekend in SCAC play. What's this team have to do to continue to improve and to continue its success throughout the season?
Like I said, we have that mentality, no plays off, and we actually have an off weekend. We'll head up to University of Texas at Dallas tomorrow to take on that team. So we have an important match tomorrow night, but this weekend is going to be more focused on our side of the court, and just making sure we're taking care of what we can control, and always kind of having positive attitude throughout everything. And as this second kind of half of season, this is when we really need to start peaking a little bit and just focusing on our side of the court.
You have been watching the SCAC Defensive Player of the Week, Junior Chandler Lentz of the Southwestern Volleyball team. And Chandler, congratulations on your accomplishment. We thank you for joining us, and good luck to your team as you push forward.
Thank you so much for having me.
The Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference, a conference of good sports.